Hey, yeah, it's Kataya. Thanks for stopping by. And in my short this week, I talked about YouTube advice videos, and now we're gonna talk about more of that and something else, which I know you can read. At least I hope you do. But if not, I won't spoil it. So let's get into it. Now that I pulled up my little clipboard, basically, so you know how Vice videos titled 10 Tips to Become a Successful YouTuber and oh, Jimmy, how to grow your channel overnight. The list kind of goes on and on, and um, we know it's clickbaity, and let's say they know we hope to kind of find the rare one where it's like genuine knowledge and a creator that actually wants to share kind of how they became successful. And trust me, I oh, that's really funny. Don't upload. Oh, all right. But yeah, so even though I fell for some of these scammy videos, I also ran into some pretty helpful ones along the way. But for every genuine YouTuber that's offering some valuable advice, there's 10 more trying to capitalize. Like 10, 10 more. I, I, I need an excuse to use my hands. I'm sorry. 10 more to capitalize on your dreams of YouTube stardom. They kind of paint this picture of YouTube as this mystical land, you know, of endless opportunities, your own boss, your piles of cash. You know, you see, that's gonna be us. That's us right there. That we are him. But they kind of tell you can be like next PewDiePie, next odds ones out, or get this, Mr. Beast himself. Yeah. But let me tell you, these videos are tempting. Okay, you go down this rabbit hole of watching the same video, saying the same thing. Kind of like looks vaccine communities. Like, they have these creators telling you to look good. I was just watching Voice Critical last night, so he, like, I don't know if it was last night, but he made this video of how smell good and stuff and how repetitive that like YouTube genre is. It's like AI generated and whatnot. But yeah, they like tell you to just take a shower, which of course that's what you should be doing. And we kind of know this stuff, but I think we all know the hard truth is to grow kind of a following is to first get started. I have so many friends that want to be YouTubers, streamers, and they just don't have accounts, don't put themselves out there, and you really just have to bite the bullet and get started and then stay consistent, which I know so many people with what's it called, the P word, prodication, pro procrastination. Yes, I did it. Woo! Oh my god. So yeah. And you know, I've thought about giving my soul away to a few times to get that be like him, you know, be like this man. But no demon wanted the soul of a Valorant player, sadly. I know. Please don't click off. Hey, I'm still here. Hey, wait 1 second, let me show you this. See, that's me. That's me. If you click off this video, I'll be boo-hooing. Look at my little sad face. Look how sad I am. Alright, we don't want this. We don't want that at all. Alright. But jokes aside, here's the reality check that maybe some of you need. Building a successful YouTube channel is tough. It's a grind, it takes time and effort, and yes, luck does play a role. I've been recommending actually some really great new YouTubers that I'll actually show you on our little screen here. So here I have Tylen Lee. Sorry if I pronounced her name wrong. I watched this. I it doesn't show I watched all the way through, but his content's really good. You've probably seen this video, and his others are great. Stella's son, oh my goodness, she's amazing. I discovered her through this video, which probably some of you have too. But she has only been doing this for 5 months, but she is doing amazing job. I hope in 5 months I can be like her. And then we have Perfect Game Quest. He's been going at this for 3 months and he's doing a great job. I really love this video if you haven't checked it out. This one it was pretty good too. I'm not into Pokemon, so I didn't watch that. And Powerball scares me. I'm actually not really a fan of ranking videos. It's I guess it's I don't really like live streams, so it goes like hand in hand. I don't really like people ranking things, but that's gonna bite me in the ass when I do a ranking video of my own. But yeah, so these are some great creators that you should check out when you have the time. Yeah. And those overnight success stories, kind of like him. Actually, I don't know if it was a success overnight. I know Jacksepticeye blew off on PewDiePie, shouted out, woo woo. But they're as rare as rare as finding a unicorn in your backyard. Okay, and I personally have, but it was a goat with one horn, but he counts in my heart. And you know what? If you don't believe me, here's his little photo, okay? This man is so cute. This isn't my personal photo, but I have seen one goat at a zoo actually, Jacob Sheep's. It's basically I've seen goats with like three horns too. It's kind of just like a birth thing. It really doesn't like harm them, but oh my god, this cutie batite. All right, back to the subject at hand. Okay. So why do scammy I mean savvy YouTubers do knowing kind of the information of us wanting to become rich? They prey on those dreams, those aspirations, and they offer these dumb courses, exclusive memberships, and there's just no stories of ways for YouTubers to cash in, excuse me, of our eagerness to make it big. And speaking of making it big, yeah, actually, during my skilled share, I mean totally real course on how to make $1 billion in 1 second. Just one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wish. Seriously, how do I do that? But I fall down the rabbit hole of myself stumbled on people telling me how to be a drop shipper, scam people, and we don't need more of that. No, no, no. And have you seen the TikTok shop? Okay, I want to burn it with fire. Get rid of the TikTok shop. This is not Amazon. No. But it's hard out here. Groceries are expensive, rent is too damn high. And let's be real, does anyone really love their jobs? And I'm so sick and tired of people taking advantage of others and just trying to get the easy way out. And oh, I wish it was, I mean, we all wish it was the easier way out of this mess. They say more money, more problems, but I feel like the saying should be more money, different problems, It's not equal. um, but what frustrates me is that people keep publishing these stupid courses, and let me tell you what pisses me off than the people that publish these courses. People buy into this hook, line, and sinker. I mean, come on, people actually spend money on these courses and think it's like an investment. I really think you should get into the stock market. It'll be a better use of your money. But let's face it, we all want a fast track, way to success. So But why do so many of us fall for these shiny promises even though we know it's a scam? Well, it's simple. Because we need our financial security. You know, we see YouTubers living the dream, jet planes, taking them around the world, and flashy designer clothes, and a lot of us want a piece of that. Not saying I want to add to climate change. I just think if someone, offered me a ride, I would say I did not think it would look that big. It looks kind of funny. I might keep it. But I would say I don't wanna. Don't add to the climate change problem. Let's be real, guys. You know me. But if we already know this problem on YouTube, then what's the solution to this trap? Well, for starters, we need to approach these videos with a healthy dose of skepticism. Oh my god. English does not like me. Not every tip or trick is going to work out for everyone, and that's okay. I remember on TikTok seeing this recipe for peanut butter yams, and that was just so godly awful. But someone in the comments were like, "Oh my god, I'm allergic to peanuts. What do I do?" Or I don't like peanuts. It was not made for you, and that's okay. I feel like, some people can upload every day and that works for them, music in the background, subtitles, and maybe that's not your vibe. Maybe you just like the simplicity. Turning on the camera, talking to audience and being your real authentic self. And I feel like a lot of us kind of lost that, and we see all these flashy produced YouTube videos, which is great, all the effort, all this amazing free content, but not everyone could get the best editors, writers, cameras set up and the money for that. And I'm here to show you that yes, I cannot upload every day. I am not really that good of an editor, as you can tell. I work, I'm a college student, but I have a personality actually. And I feel like that's a lot more than what a lot of YouTubers can do have, to be so real. Remember when you're trying to find a video to help grow and learn as a content creator? Trust your instincts. Do your research, alright? Don't be afraid to question what you see. And remember to just push the record button and get started. It's hard, but it's a lot of work. But once you try it and see if you really like it, don't expect to blow up overnight. Expect a slow growing audience, because at the end of the day, success on YouTube isn't about following this magical algorithm. It's about being authentic and staying to your true self. And I know I might not look like a real person, but behind this avatar I am, I can promise you, I am not a robot. And hey, if you need a friendly place or a helping hand, you know where to find me. You can comment below because I have no life, and I will reply, and we can navigate this crazy YouTube journey together, one step at a time. And speaking of togetherness and YouTubers, let's shift our focus from the murky waters of YouTube scams to a phenomenon that equally intriguing, yet I feel like often misunderstood. Parasocial relationships. This is a little funny example I found online. I thought it was funny. So you see, while some YouTubers might be scamming hopefuls with promises of overnight success, others are capitalizing on something much deeper, our innate desire for connection. Now, I know what you're thinking. Parasocial. Oh my god, it has parasite. People are feeding off of celebrities, wanting something for them. Now. I am no psychology major, despite having friends who are majoring in it to fix themselves because they can't afford therapy. Yes, I'm talking to you. But hey, as a STEM enthusiast, I think I can offer a fresh perspective, and I hope you kind of enjoy it. While the word parasocial carries a lot of negative connotations, we should not forget that it does have a positive side effect. You can feel this sense of belonging, the feeling of camaraderie, and the shared experience that brings us closest together. You know. And guess what? Not all parasocial relationships are bad. In fact, some can be quite good, feeling, and enriching. Think about your favorite YouTuber. Aw, you thinking about me? I'm just. Oh wait, it was Dream. Like Dream. Minecrafter. Okay. We gotta have a talk after this. But anyways, the ones that you eagerly await and comment, "Babe, wake up! There's a new drop video," and tuning into their words, oh my lord, resonating with on a personal level. That is a parasocial relationship in action. You are just watching someone and you can feel this kind of goodness. Like you, that is what a parasocial relationship is. It's just a connection with someone online or someone that can't communicate back to you. And it could be good to admire a creator, or it can even be bad when you hate watch someone and pray for their downfall, and you do not know them personally, but you know their online persona, and that is enough for you to hate their guts. Like, let's be so real. How does Shane Dawson still have an audience, still getting views? Let's be real. It hurts my head that his last video got 1 million views. What the fuck? But if you like a creator and want the best for them, there is nothing wrong with that. It's human nature to seek connections and to find comfort in familiar voices and faces, even if they're miles away behind the screen. I have a ton of online friends, and during COVID, my in real life friends became my online friends. And, my generation, yes, I'm Gen Z, we have such a hard time making friends and keeping friends. You don't know how many the reddest are red flags I have seen in TikTok comment sessions. People like, oh, I never reply to my friends. I love ghosting. Yeah, no, not around these parts, partner. These parks, partner, okay? So without friends, people fill that void with influencers, all right? Like picture this, you're scrolling through YouTube, been watching your favorite creator, and when all of a sudden you feel this connection, when you start to feel like you know them personally, like you're part of their inner circle, and that might sound a little familiar. Am I reaching out to the Curry Kitchen fans? Yes, I miss him more than my dad. So if you experience that, my friend, you have a parasocial relationship if you like a content creator and support them. That just means, it literally just means a one-sided bond we form with someone that just can't communicate back with us. This has been a thing since 1956 when the home television became a thing. It perfectly describes the relationship of an audience of an audience and a performer, even though they don't know us. From the pixels of of our screen, we know them, and the person that they always share of us online. Some people share a lot online. The whole oversharing thing that was like a talk a few months ago, how people share their location, their name, etc. And you really feel like you know a person by watching their videos, following them, and it just grows and grows the more you consume their content. I do want to talk about Ludwig's infamous "I'm not your friend" video, right? It's right there, it's right there. And how I just feel like whenever you bring up parasocial relationships, he's the one you gotta mention, so I'm not mentioning him. And I actually, my ex, when he saw this video, he cried and raged and even went so far as to set a little bonfire outside to burn all his Ludwig merch, all his logo, mail, whatnot, after watching this video. And he got me to start watching Ludwig. I will never knew this man because of him, but we did dates watching his YouTube videos, fell asleep to his streams together, and I felt like this video was kind of a wake-up call for him. Reminder, while we do feel close to these creators, they're not our pals. Now, let me have you in a little secret. Get get real close, okay? Okay? Get okay. You close to your screen? All right? You you there? All right? Huh? Okay. I've told anyone, okay? I'm trusting you, Stranger 1364, okay? I've I was a fan of Miranda Sings, HasanAbi, and Dream. I know. All three of those very triggering names. And let's start off with Miranda Sings. I got into her when I was a little girl, alright? Very little. And I just ate her up, okay? I remember me being a little kid, my mom took me to one of her shows, loved it, and I loved her so much. I started wearing purple, like she's wearing purple in this photo. And oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Um, uh, I literally cried when her Netflix show got canceled, and I was probably the only human upset about her show getting canceled. And I'm sorry for even letting her get a Netflix show. My bad, my bad. I should have told the writers we gotta stop. Um, and by the time, when I wasn't a kid anymore, and I know that's not really like an excuse, because honestly, I don't think anyone really knew back in the day how bad she was. And it kind of shows that even young people can grow these parasocial relationships and people can profit crazy off of it? Picture this. You're a little kid sitting in front of a TV, completely enthralled by your favorite show. You start to feel like you know Dora personally, she's your friend. You went on so many adventures with her, telling her where the fuck Swiper is, helping her and Boots, and it might sound a little familiar. And so children have these very vivid imaginations and boundless curiosity, and they are very susceptible to forming these one-sided bonds with media personalities. Um, I did forget to mention I begged my mom, crying, to take me to Miranda Sings live show. You might be thinking, isn't that a little concerning? Shouldn't kids be forming real life friendships instead? And you're not wrong. There are certain risks involved when children become too invested into parents' social relationships. So I read a few studies, but I just put this one on the screen. But studies have shown that excessive attachment to media figures can lead to feeling of loneliness, decreased self-esteem, and even difficulty to form real-life friendships. But the good news is that when nurtured in a healthy way, they can actually have positive effects, and it's all about the details, you know? For starters, parasocial relationships can fuel creativity and imagination. Children often incorporate elements of their favorite
Oh.
characters um into their play, you know, and they use their imagination to discover a world of possibilities. And you know, as a nanny, I have seen this firsthand by playing a kid Bluey, and then afterwards we pretend to be dogs. So it's honestly just amazing. These relationships can serve as a source of comfort and companionship, especially for children who may feel isolated and misunderstood in class. And I know as an only child, yes, if you cannot tell, I would watch Dora the Explorer and loved answering her back and felt like we were having just this experience together. And let's not forget the educational value of parasocial relationships. Many children learn valuable lessons about friendship, empathy. Look at these two little girls playing. Ah, so cute. Um, and you know, they can learn just these great traits from characters that they love. I know I learned about friendship from My Little Pony and how to speak up for myself because I saw myself as Fluttershy. So even though Miranda turned out to be pretty fucked up of a person, I gained some good skills like the confidence for videos seeing this grown woman be so silly and free, and it made me realize I could be my true self too. Oh, oh my god, oh my god, ah shit, that's a jump scare. Did I really put this ugly man up? I joke, I'm kidding. Hassan is definitely easy on the eyes. Let me say that watermelon crushing video. It's stitched into my memory forever. And on to our next subject, Abi. Oh my god, the sucks hitting hard on my man. I stumbled upon his content during high school in my quest to break away from the right wing echo chamber and embrace more progressive ideas. And I admit his charm and intellect definitely played a part in keeping me hooked. Hassan, I did not try to get the blurriest photo, okay? This was only phone. I wasn't in a fucking file that was a GPE, PGN, okay? But he still looks fine, okay? Let's admit that. But Hassan's passion for politics and his commitment to causes like taxing the rich really resonate with me. I found myself admiring his knowledge and wanting to be politically savvy as him. He made complex concepts seem simple, and I thought, wow, this guy really knows his stuff. He even taught me about authoritism. I really don't know how to spell it, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Uh, definitely my dyslexia could be a topic for another video. I could dive into all the wackiness. It's not fun. But I did what any fan would do. I followed him on Twitch, donated to his streams, I even started reading his news articles. I was paying more attention to my government, and I never really been a Twitch girly, but you know, I only watched Ludwig on my ex's account, and I didn't have an account at the time because I never really been a fan of live streams. I always kind of was just bored and just watched the highlights on YouTube. But Hassan made me actually get a Twitch account to watch him, and he just became this role model for me, and I aspired to be just like him. Your girl fell hook, line, and sinker for a parasocial relationship. Uh, but of course, all good things come to an end. I really do believe in never meet your role models because you know he did something that took my feet away, failing him. You know, I watched him purchase this mega mansion. Let's get that on tape on the clippy. But yeah, he purchased this mega mansion, and I remembered seeing him criticize Sniper Wolf for her mega mansion, and I just felt like it was such a betrayal of his principles, his integrity, and it just did not seem like the person I wanted to support. And it took me months to come to terms with what I have seen. I watched countless videos, read numerous articles. I tried to reconcile the Hassan I knew was the Hassan I was seeing, but they were not the same, or maybe it was always the same and I was tricked from the start. But the truth is, it wasn't easy. It was hard to realize that someone I looked up to for a year was capable of such hypocrisy. And it sucked. Eventually, I had to face the facts. Hassan wasn't the person I thought he was. He had his flaws, just like everyone else. And we shouldn't blindly idolize anybody, no matter how much we want to or admire them. Sorry, hiccup. And if someone's action doesn't align with their words, it's okay to walk away. Paradoxically, ooh, did I say that word right? I want to say I did. Parasocial relationships can sometimes change our morals and beliefs for the better or worse, okay? While some creators may open our eyes to new ideas and perspectives, others may lead us down a path that conflicts with our values in a way we don't want to. Um, in my case of HasanAbi, his content inspired me to become more politically engaged, but his actions ultimately forced me to reassess my admiration for him personally. It was a very painful process. I remember for a few months or so, I would just watch someone re-uploading his streams on YouTube, and I thought, well, I'm not giving the man money. It's okay if I watch him, you know. Someone else is getting money, but I kind of realized at the end of the day that I am still somewhat supporting him by watching his clips on different sites and whatnot. So even if it's not from him per se, it's still him. So uh, and it taught me to be critical thinking, for one, and staying true to my own principles. I am still politically active, and do you vote? You better be voting, all right? You gotta vote, right? You know election. This is a very important election. You know that, right? Right? Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh my fucking grapes. What? Another jump scare? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why do I keep doing this? I'm so sorry. Okay, let me so much better. So much better. Okay, on to
Ugh,
our last
ew.
victim, I mean subject of the night, Dreamy Boy. Fun fact, I actually didn't know his real name was or at least I thought his real name was Clyde. It's Clay. Who knew? I did it. I guess I wasn't that big fan of Dream. And but you know this guy, one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers out there. I'll be honest, I didn't really follow Dream SMP, but I did enjoy his videos. As a fellow gamer, I loved watching someone skilled at games I like. And yes, he did cheat. All right. That's a topic for another video. I know. Uh, but today, we're gonna talk about how so many teenage girls adore him, and me being one of them. Yes, yes, sirree. Just so you know, I was that close to buying a Dream hoodie. Okay, and looking at it, it kind of looks ugly. I'm happy I did not buy this. But I genuinely loved his content. I didn't think he was a bad singer. I actually enjoyed his song with Alec Benjamin. I know a lot of people have a strong hatred for Dream, and well, I wouldn't call myself a stan, you know, but I did enjoy his content. I respected his privacy as a faceless content creator. Well, he used to be not faceless anymore, but Dream was someone I really liked watching. He wasn't a role model, but he entertained me, and I can understand why others, for him, he would be a role model. And I think that's okay. It's okay to have this surface level parasocial relationship with classic creators, to admire them from afar, and don't really want them to notice you or meet them, but you can simply just be okay and with just enjoy their content. And I think for me, a bit of a homeless romantic, I always thought it was okay to have a crush on someone, and you don't really have to act on it. You can just like them for who they are. And I feel like with YouTubers, you have to go crazy, try to find out where they live to give them Valentine's Day chocolates. I was watching what's it called, Assassination High School, and the Valentine's Day chocolate, our man hit Ayakashi or whatever. I don't remember how Japanese names, but he got so many Valentine's chocolates. Good for him. I love my little psychopath. But yeah. Take my experience with Markiplier, for example. I love his content. I support him. I watch him. You can see all the red lines. But here's the thing: you shouldn't feel pressure to give someone money just for them to acknowledge you. I know with my HasanAbi, I did donate to his streams, but I wanted to support him, and it's okay. Because if they make you happy and give you kind of this good feeling, you can recognize their accomplishments by a little money, and that's okay. But it's also okay not to give someone money. That is what I'm trying to say. You should not feel pressured. And would you really give someone money just because they look pretty in real life? I hope not. Let's continue on with the good side of parasocial relationships. Research has shown that these relationships can really have positive effects. For starters, providing a sense of companionship, belonging, especially for people that do feel isolated and lonely. Like the loneliness epidemic it's real, y'all. It's here. And parasocial relationships can also serve as a source of inspiration and motivation. Many people look up to their favorite creators as role models, drawing from inspiration from their success, and they try new hobbies that they would never do before. I tried crocheting actually because of a content creator like did crocheting videos, and I was like, I want to do that too. And let's not forget the educational value of parasocial relationships. Many content creators use their platforms to educate and inform their audience on a wide range of topics, from science to history, current events. While it's important to be mindful of potential pitfalls of negative parasocial relationships, let's not overlook the positive impact they can have on our lives. Whether it's finding comfort in a creator's videos or being inspired to pursue your own personal endeavors, there is no denying the power of these digital connections. And don't beat yourself up for supporting creators. It's human nature, okay? And it's good to not forget that they're also human, okay? You could be a fan of someone, but we cannot expect them to be perfect or to fulfill all of our expectations. Just like how in a partner or even in friends and family, you can't expect someone to be your everything. All right, that is just too much, too much. Um, and I believe I learned this lesson the hard way from grappling with my disappointment with creators passes finally letting on, moving on. Oh my god. Oh my god. That handsome motherfucker again! No! I understand my mistakes, God. But for these whole oh my god, parasocial relationships, talk just boils down to what creators and celebrities, influencers are okay with, and what you are okay with too. A good example is when Taylor Swift had her fans come to her home to listen to her album before it was released. And some celebrities are okay with that, clearly, but a lot aren't okay with strangers in their home. Some creators are okay with shipping and lewd art. You know, like in the VTuber community, there's a lot of NSFW people, but there's also a lot of SFW creators as well. And you just have to respect people's boundaries. And I think it's for the responsibility of a creator to let their audience know what they want, what they're okay with, and what the line is. And it's the responsibility of the viewer to respect that creator's wishes. And if they don't like it, you can find someone else who is okay with lewdness, who is okay with those types of jokes. Like anti-humor, Kick exists, alright? Kick is there for the type of people that I don't like. And a lot of people like some intimate parasocial relationships. I know a lot of Twitch streamers that have very explicit avatars and ASMR and moaning. Oh no! And there are a lot of people that don't do that type of stuff, and both are really okay in my eyes. Good, more the merrier. And it's just crucial to remember where the line is drawn for certain content creators. So for my little critters, keep enjoying those YouTube videos, okay? But always remember to cultivate real friendships and connections along the way, outside of the screen. And hey, if you're feeling a little lonely, go outside, please. Go to your local library. A library card is free. A cafe, maybe you have to pay for money, like for coffee, but a cafe, I don't mind, talking to strangers. You never know who you meet if you go outside to your library cafe to chat. And that's it for today. Remember, it's okay to be parasocial, just not creepy, okay? It's like how people are clingy, but some people don't like a lot of clingy. People have different levels, not everyone's the same, and that's the beauty of humanity, in my opinion. Everyone's different. And I just want to end it off with the internet is supposed to be a break from reality, not to become our reality. Until next Thursday, bye bye.